Hey y'all, let's talk about abandonment issues. Are you dealing with that? Yeah. So what I want to say with that, you need to deal aggressively with those issues. Go get healed. Because what I realize is that with abandonment issues, it's like a domino effect. It causes everything else to happen in your life. I grew up in the projects, and we were outside all the time. You know, growing up, your mother, your parents be like, get outside and play, blah, 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 blah. But I was always a loner. I didn't like doing a lot of playing outside. I did, but I didn't do it all the time. Well, let's say that, you know how Oprah said a girl ain't safe in a house full of men? That's true. Girl ain't safe out there in the projects. Especially when you got parents or mothers that's not around a lot, that's not watching. And just like Peach McIntyre said, watch your children. Know who you have around your children. That's also there. So, with that being said, is that you got 9-year-old Lena, who's in the project seeing things she ain't had no business seeing. Which broke the trust of that 9-year-old little girl. That a friend's dad can show you things that you ain't had no business seeing? Really? Oh, okay. And there it goes. So what Lena started doing was going into herself, not talking to anybody. Staying to herself, sitting on the step, thinking all the time. Then you grow and you start getting older, and you start going out there to the little clubs, and you're 14 and you're hanging in these clubs with your bigger cousin because you think you're grown now. Because why? You're running. That 9-year-old little girl, you're running away from that 9-year-old little girl, and you're saying, I'm gone. And it doesn't help to do that. And you're not dealing with that. So what I do, I hanging in the clubs. I mess with somebody, do something that I had no business doing. I knew nothing about that. This is still the 9-year-old little girl in me, out there doing big girl stuff. And guess what? She gets pregnant with her own little girl. And what happens? Boom, 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 boom. You watch your family. You watch your grandmother who was married 40, 50 years. Went through a lot of things with my granddad. But that was them back in the days. They believed in staying in marriages 40 and 50 years. But that's not what God intended it for us to be. God didn't